Hello everyone, Scott Sylvan Bell coming to you live from Las Vegas, Nevada. It is July 12th, 2015. This year is flying by. It's 7:07 in the morning. We figure, why not do some sales training from the strip? I got the Venetian right behind me. I got the gondolas where people ride and they get sung to an opera, which is pretty cool. If you come out here, you got to check it out. That'll really help you out. Here's the thing, we're talking about, the difference when you're doing sales of selling to men versus selling to women, and the problems that gets created when you're a guy selling to a woman. And so I've done a lot of in-home sales in my lifetime, and I've sat through a lot of presentations doing sales training, and one of the things that you need to know is that in a household, when there is household sales going on, 99% of the time the woman is making the decision. And where guys fall down is instead of talking with both homeowners, right? Let's say they're guys here, woman's here, or woman's here, guy here. The focus is to just talk to the guy because it's a lot easier. And we could talk about guy stuff and car racing and monster trucks and wrestling and UFC fighting. And I'm making some generalizations here because there's a lot of women who are into that stuff. But the focus tends to be on the guy. And if 99% of the decisions inside of a home are made by the woman by not giving her attention, and hey honey, you don't have to hear this, I'll tell the man of what's going on, I can guarantee you that sale is lost, and it's creating a lot of challenges that don't need to be there. So if you're dealing with two people and it's a husband-wife, boyfriend-girlfriend, spouse-spouse situation, there's equal attention that needs to be given to both people to explain to them what's going on. Now, I do have to use a lot of generalizations here because there's not an absolute, there's not a formula for everything that's going to make it really easy for you to follow every single time. That just can't happen. But what you need to know is 99% of the time in a household, the woman makes the decision. And if you talk to her wrong, you talk down to her, and you create problems for her, it's going to be an issue. Now, even in business-to-business sales, this can be a problem too, because a lot of times, a guy will go in to go sell a business and not really realize that the woman is the person in charge, and he talks to one of her subordinates. Ooh, not good. I can tell you right now, that sale isn't made. So you got to figure out who is in charge, and you got to give both people equal respect. It's not like I'm going to give the guy more respect because he's a guy, my guy. You got to give the woman respect too when you're talking to him, because you could be losing the sale for yourself, and that just doesn't make sense. You're there to make the money, you're there to make the sale. As long as you can help them out with whatever their problem is or whatever their issue is or whatever they need, that's good. Okay? So be careful in how you're selling 99% of the time. I've been in some households, and I met this guy who was in a biker gang, and I'm 6'2", 260 pounds. This guy was like 6'8", 400 pounds. He did time for some not so nice things, and I'm in the house and I'm doing the sales process, and the wife was the one that made the decision. So you're thinking this guy is like a notorious bad boy. His wife made the decision, okay? So just know, it's hardly ever the guy in a household. It's almost always a woman. And if you're selling to it wrong, you're gonna lose the sale. Now, if you could do a small favor for me in the box down below, leave a comment, question, or story, that'd be fantastic. To the right or to the left, there's a subscribe button. Subscribe. And this, and I'll tell your friends via StumbleUpon, Facebook, Twitter, Google+, LinkedIn. Scott Sylvan Bell coming to you live from Las Vegas, Nevada at the Venetian. We'll see you soon. Thanks for watching. Aloha.